Good evening. Oh my God. I had such a long day today. I said, why not come on here and give the fresh face, the beautiful face without the makeup? I don't need makeup to be a beautiful woman. Welcome in, everybody. Oh, I'm back working again. So, I had such a long day today. I just woke up and I said, well, let me come on here. Oh, you can't hear me? Oh, wait a minute. Can you hear me now? Hello? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? What? Okay, what about now? Can you hear me now? You can hear me now? I'm looking for my other phone. Okay, I'm looking for my other phone so I can. Can y'all hear me now? Hello? Can you hear me now? Oh my God, what was that all about? welcome, welcome in, everybody. I am the woman of the hour. Yes, I don't need makeup to be a beautiful woman. You know, the less makeup, the more beautiful you are. Yes, yes, yes. I had a long day today. I'm back working again, so I overslept. Or it's probably the devil, you know? It was probably the devil. You know, the devil, he comes to steal, kill, steal, and anyway. But I said, well, I still got to give the tea, honey. Laying in this bed because this is how my YouTube channel keeps active. I have to give the tea. So I hope you got your teacups ready. I'm going to give the tea on the bedside. Bedside tea. Bedside tea. Hello. I need to. I hope. Hopefully, a moderator comes in here so they can post my information on there, like my Cash App and stuff like that. We're not taking phone calls tonight. I don't know if it gets juicy. I might get up and turn the phone calls on, and we can just really get into it. No, it doesn't mean physical therapy. It doesn't mean any goddamn thing. So stop trying to put something with it. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. So, child, let me tell y'all what happened to me today, bitch. Girl, I had two incidents that happened today. Okay, here's the first thing. I think I have a picture. I'm using my regular phone. So we're gonna do gossip. We're gonna do gossip and tea. But here's the first picture I want to show you. This was me today at Dollar General. So this is me at the Dollar General, right? Looking all sexy. Okay, so let me tell y'all what happened. Then we're gonna get into the tea, the gossip, the tea and the gossip. Make sure y'all share the live, hit the like button, okay? Because that brings more people into the live. So, bitch, I'm at the Dollar General and I had my bag, just a regular bag. I don't carry purses. I don't do none of that stuff when I'm out. I just carry men bags. It's like a little Adidas bag I had. And I walk in the store and the guy says, Sir, you can't bring that bag in here. I said, I'm bringing it in here. What you gonna do? You got all these women walking in here with purses. So what make you think that just because they're a woman, they got a purse, they not gonna steal? But I'm a man, I come in here with a bag. You gonna tell me I can't bring? Use a motherfucking lie. I kept right on through the aisle, going where I was going, and dared him to say anything else to me. That is a lawsuit waiting because I need one. Because I need some new wigs. Yeah, and yeah. There's a lawsuit waiting. He didn't say nothing else. I get to the counter. I said, Sir, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, sir. A purse is a purse. A bag is a bag. You can't pick and choose who can come in here with a bag in their hand. If that's the case, every woman that walks in here with a purse, and there was a lady that was in there had a bag bigger than my purse. I mean, she had a purse bigger than the bag I had. Goodbye, goodbye, Felicia. I paid for my I paid for my Reese's, I paid for my Reese's and my Coke Zero and walked out. I did a whole video about it. I just didn't post. Where did Lunel just posted something? Hold on. Something Lunel posted. I said, and I did the video. I'll probably post it when I finish the show tonight. But yeah, so here's the other thing that happened to me. Here's the picture. Let me pull up the picture. Let's see, where's the picture? Okay, because all this stuff happened to me today. Hold on. Here's this picture here. This is me today. Hold on. I'm sitting waiting on my Uber today. White man walks up to me. He goes, "When the last time you ate?" Y'all, I'm telling you, I swear this is true. When the last time I ate? Okay, did I look homeless on this picture? First of all, I'm not homeless. Okay, I would get up and show you my apartment, but I'm not my apartment home. But I'm not gonna do that. Y'all see my apartment. So basically, this is what I had on. Do I look homeless on here? I mean, you can still look nice and still be homeless. Let's just say that. I do understand that. You can actually be dressed nice and you can still be homeless, but y'all know that I'm not homeless. But I don't look homeless on this picture, okay? I don't look homeless. So when the last time I ate, sir, I said I ate this morning and I ate real good and I'm on my way to go eat in about a couple of hours. Oh, I didn't mean any harm. I was just, yeah, you was just thinking that because you seen a black dude sitting here waiting on an Uber, you thought that I was home. Well, sir, I'm not homeless, and you can keep your money. Go give it to that white man over there that looks homeless. Oh, what a day! What a day! And then there was another incident. I'll think of it. He wasn't gonna take me out to eat because he I was sitting at a Dairy Queen waiting on my I don't want no free meal from no white man. I don't want no free meal from no black man. I'm setting myself up for being he could have arrested me for saying I was soliciting sex or anything. Baby, I live in a white country town. I'm not gonna do that. I'm good. Mm-mm. Nope, I'm good. Y'all, I live in a red state. Matter of fact, I was at the store today, and this nasty old, ugly ass motherfucker was in the store talking about Trump, talking about God is using Trump. He said something about the horns and God, girl, shut the fuck up and get out of line. This is exactly what I said. Girl, shut the fuck up and move. He looked at me. I see what I say. Girl, shut the fuck up and move so I can get my ticket. I don't want to hear about you and Trump and the horns. I don't understand why. I don't understand why people don't love Trump. Girl, did you know today was the anniversary for January 6th? Only people that love him is the ones that's knowing that the motherfucker is wrong for all the shit that he doing. You even got other countries that we fuck with that is turning against him. Anyway, let's get into the tea, child. Let's get into the tea. So, bitch, I'm getting ready to read him, y'all. I really like him, but we're gonna talk about Donnie McClurkin, but I'm getting ready to read this person right here. He's gonna get read. I'm gonna read him today because he's. I mean, hold on. Let me see if I can get the picture. Let me pull up his picture. And I'm gonna say, why are you talking about him, PT? Just hold on. Oh my God, did I not get his picture? I thought I saved this picture. Shit. I didn't save his picture. But that's okay. I don't need his picture. We're just going to talk about him. Or did I get his picture? Nope, I didn't get his picture. Okay, all right, it's okay. Fuck you and fuck Australia. Shaq O'Neal, Shaq, we don't go to Target, baby. We don't go to Target, baby. Mm-mm. Black people are not supposed to be going to Target. Why you got your tall ass in Target? So a Mexican girl, where is my other Mexican girl and her sister in Target in Texas? She's all energetic and happy and happy. Oh my God, Shaq O'Neal. She didn't even say his name right. Shaq was in a Target and he dropped some money and it was $100. And yeah, oh, I'm so happy. Oh, okay, I'm happy you got $100, but I'm asking the question, Shaq, why are you in Target? If we don't stand for something, we're gonna fall for anything and everything. Shaq, you know better. You know goddamn well blacks is not supposed to be targeting. We're not supposed to be targeting Target. We're not supposed to be in there. Why, PT? Because Target, the big rigs promise, all this money to, I believe to the black colleges, all this stuff. But so when Trump got in office, they changed their mind. The reason why the white folks do shit to us because we let them get away with the shit they want to do. The racist white people, racist white people, not the white people, because we have good white people. You know, like Mr. Kelly, the man that Pete Hegseth is targeting right now and threatening him to take his life and stuff like that. Baby, this man was in a full military. Okay, he served this country. I believe he was an astronaut. Go somewhere and sit down. Pete Hegseth, baby, Pete Hegseth, whatever her name is, head check. Y'all know what I'm talking about. All these hoes. Girl, no ma'am. They started taking money off my damn. I hate using I hate using my credit card. I was at Chewy's 2 days ago. They just not charging my card. Anyway, child. Um, yeah. When the Democrats, when they take over, child, when they take over, mm-mm. It's gonna be over. Your mama owned daycares. I don't own daycares, honey. I work for myself. Your mama owned daycares, not me. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So, yeah, I'm very upset with Shaq. I could have swore I had his pictures. I could have swore I downloaded his pictures, but I guess I didn't. Um, but it's just horrible. Like you got to stand for something or fall for anything and everything. And it was a great thing that he was doing. He does that all the time. Shaq does that all the time. He's always giving people money and helping people and stuff. But Shaq, you're not working with us. You're forgetting that you black? Are you forgetting that you're a black man and what we're doing? Do you understand what we're doing? Y'all continue hitting the like button, please. Continue hitting the like button. Continue hitting the like button if you can. I know some of you guys are used to seeing me with a lot of makeup on, but I'm still a beautiful woman without all that makeup. I don't need a lot of makeup to be a beautiful woman. Thank you so much. Kisses to everyone out there. Oh, you say I'm an uneducated cross dresser? Well, I never knew I was a cross dresser. I consider myself a comedian. How you doing? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, moving on. So let me see who I'm gonna talk about next. I got okay. Let me see. I had somebody in my okay. So Yeah. So here is Northwest. This is Kanye. Baby, you got money. You got to where are the jokes? When you pay your money to come see me, you can hear the jokes. Now, jokes on you. Okay, so here's North Southwest right here. This is Southwest. This is Kim Kardashian's daughter by Kanye Miss. Kanye Miss's daughter. Okay. Uh, so, ladies and gentlemen, please do not get into it with the trolls because I have you know why I have 25,000 subscribers and growing because of the trolls. Leave the trolls alone and let me handle this. Just listen to the tea, bitch. Okay. So this is Southwest. This is Southwest right here, Kanye West's daughter. Um, all right, so you're more than welcome. So she had her mom, the whore, has alleged whore. She has deleted her Instagram. Good, good, because you're doing too much on Instagram. Where did she get it from? She get it from her mama and her daddy. I'm gonna call it Southwest because she don't know which direction she going. Okay, so we're not gonna call it Northwest. I'm gonna call it Southwest because she don't know which direction she going. And don't they have a son named Dream? Do they have a son? Well, we're gonna call the son, the daughter, or son Nightmare because it's been a nightmare ever since they've been living. Let's just keep it real. Her mama should have never. She's too young. She don't need a goddamn Instagram. She don't need a nothing. She need to be in school getting her education. I bet them jewels on that neck is expensive, baby. Ooh. We're not gonna use the word piss here. You're gonna be removed from the live for 24 hours. Okay, we're gonna put you on 20. We don't use piss. We don't say bad words on here. You can call me a man. You can call me a she, he, she. You can call me whatever you want. But bitch, you're not gonna use no nasty words on my live. Now go read the Bible and come back tomorrow. Yeah, poor kids. Well, they learn from their mama, the Kardashians. So, she wants to be a lawyer so bad and she failed the exam. Well, yeah. Well, she don't need Instagram. She's got plenty of time to get the Instagram. A lot of people are mad and upset with her because she has some black grill in her mouth. I bet you one thing. I bet that black grill wasn't cheap. I know y'all said, "What's black grill, PT?" I think I have the picture of the black grill. Hold on. Did I say the picture of her with the black grill on? Give me a second. Let me see if I can find it. Um, I'm mad at myself because a lot of pictures I thought I took, but I guess I didn't take them. I mean, I didn't download them. Yeah, I guess I didn't. Oh well, it's no big deal. We don't need the pictures. Grill is something you put in your mouth, people, y'all. It's the grill, the grill. I'm gonna call her son Dream. That's what whoever who got a son named Dream. Somebody got a son named Dream. Is that Cardi B or is that Amber Rose? Somebody got a son named Green. Anyway, all right. So we tired of talking about this story. We're gonna move on to something else. We just have to pray for the Kardashians. Yes. Can y'all please hit the like button, please, so we can get more people into the live? So yeah, grill is something you is very expensive, and she had black grill. She had black grill in her mouth. And I guarantee you her black grill costs more than anything I got in my house. Yeah, but you can't take it to heaven. No. You can have riches of land and you can have everything in the world. Greg, I don't need you coming in here posting that. You need to post what you need to post the right stuff. You are moderator. You don't come in here talking. You know what to do. Yeah, I even go off on my moderators. I'm gonna be talking about you need to know. You know what you need to post. Oh, it's Dream. Well, y'all know who I was talking about. It's no longer Dream. It's Nightmare. How am I doing? Look at me. I'm gorgeous. How you think I'm doing? Well, it's not dream, it's nightmare. But anyway, hell, they all cousins. Ain't they all cousins? Shit. Hell, it might be Kim K's daughter before child before long. The way Black China and Rob is cutting up because they're no longer together. So, thank you, Greg. You're a moderator. You know what you do to come in here, honey. Good evening. Welcome in, Los Angeles. Anyway, y'all. Okay, let's move on to the next story. Let me see what else. Oh, thank you. Someone said I was gorgeous. They must be smoking meth, but thank you. All right, let's see here. Um, well, eh, Cardi B, she's sticking with her man, but we got some new allegations. There has been some past sexual throwback tapes that's come out, and good morning, chosen one by God. So there's some new sex tapes that have come out on Tay Diggs. Y'all, Tay Diggs just can't seem to get a break. I got the update on him and this woman, the live-in chef. Supposedly, let me see. I think I have the screenshot to where the lady said that I don't want to show the wrong thing, so I got to be careful what I post on here. Give me a second. Yeah, I don't think I have that picture, but the latest on tape on Mr. Diggs is the sex tapes. I like to see them. I'm sure they're hot. I wonder was sex tapes with men and women or just women? Oh, thank you. You said cute frames. Oh, I got these from Kardashians. The Kardashians sent me these. No, 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 no. Wait a minute. These came from Gail King. She sent me these. Aren't they gorgeous? Thank you, Gail. So anyway, well, sex tapes. Yeah, dig sex tapes throwbacks. I like to see them. If y'all see them, let me know what they are. Let me know is it all women? Is it all men? Is it group action? Is it three? Is it two? We'd like to know. He's a very handsome man. Very Cardi B. You did that, baby. Yeah, that's Cardi B's man, honey. Yeah, I wonder how long did they date before she had a baby by him. I think she only had a baby by him just to get back at what was the new name somebody gave him? It wasn't Offset. It was something else. It was something set. I don't remember. It was so funny. Somebody said it one night when I was on the live, and I said I was going to start using it, but I forgot what the name was. It wasn't Onset. It wasn't Offset. It was I can't remember, but it'll come back to me. But she's sticking by Stefan. The woman, she's claiming that she. So if y'all don't know the story is he had a live-in chef, and I talked about this last week. You don't need a live-in chef. You have a wife. Cardi B is she's multi-talented. She can sing, she can dance, she can rap, she can do all of that. I don't know about singing, but she can rap, she can dance. You have a woman. Why do you need a live-in chef, sir? You're setting yourself up for failure. You don't need a chef. You're just setting yourself up for lawsuits, which but Cardi's be sticking by her man. Good, but it is sad that Cardi B just can't get a break. I love Cardi B, by the way, y'all. I love her. I hate that she's been harassed. By the way, update on Cardi B. She is thinking about putting out a restraining order against Tasha K, the blogger. Yeah, she's thinking about putting out a restraining order against Tasha K. Yep. But she still hadn't got her money from Tasha K either. She probably never get it. But that's it. Stick by your man. Stick by your man. But sir, let this be a lesson. You don't need a live-in mate. You don't need a live-in, especially a woman. In your case, you probably don't need a man either, because word on the streets, you fruity. Allegedly, you're fruity. But he's cute. You can be fruity. I'll take you. But he's got somebody now. He's with Cardi B. But I look better than Cardi B, because for Cardi, you need to go and let me have your man, honey. Because if he sees me, he'll never go back to you. Allegedly. Okay. Hit the like button, guys, before we get into the hot, juicy number one topic, Donnie McClurkin update. Please hit the like button so we can get into the hot topic. Okay, bitch. Let me share my live to Twitter. 1 second. Let me share my live to Twitter. It has been shared to Twitter. Hello, Freddie. Welcome in. Welcome in. If you guys are enjoying my content, my Cash App is listed on the bottom down there. Yes. Thank you so much. What's the date today? Today is the 7th. Don't forget, on the 11th of this month, I'll be celebrating 20 years on YouTube. I think 20 years, something like that. I gotta look it up to make sure. It may be, it may be, it might be right at 19 or 20, something like that. Yeah, on the 11th of this month, January. I'll be said it's my anniversary. You guys are not hitting the like button, so I can't move into the next story, because we need at least 100 likes before I tell you we talk about Donnie McClurkin. I don't know. It may not be that year. I don't know how long, but I'll look it up. Yeah. Cardi B needs to be concentrating on her kids and her career instead of online arguing with folks. No, I disagree with you on that, because that's how she make her money. So y'all keep forgetting how YouTube works and how social media works. That's how you make money, is by interacting with people. Even if they are trolling you, that's how you make money. Yeah. Yep. That's how you make money. That's how social media is. You get it? Yeah, that's what it is. That's why she's gonna always be on there, because the more she chat, the more money she makes. It all adds up. When people come in here and say I'm not a woman, and they're getting into it with me, and they won't never leave the live, and steady calling me a man the whole time, it's helping my channel. So troll all you want. Okay, I'm trying to think. I had another story. Ooh, I look even better now with the light behind me. Thank you so much. Hello, welcome in everybody. All right, let's move on to the next story. I don't know. I'll move on to the next story. Hold on. Well, I talked about this last night, but we're gonna do a throwback from last night, because some of you guys didn't get to. Oh, let me remove this sexy man out the way. Hold on, Mr. Diggs. Hold on, Mr. Diggs. Let me remove you out the way. Okay. Let me wipe off my camera. Oh, so for those who didn't get the tea last night, I'm going to report it again. The one and only George Zimmerman is homeless. And the church said, Amen. Yes, according to the blogs, he is homeless. And no, according to him, he said it out of his own mouth. He has PTSD, good. He said he doesn't have any money, good. He owes his lawyers, good. That's what you get when you take out someone that's 17 that's walking around with Skittles and tea. These things happen to you. Yeah. There's no self-defense here. There's no stand your ground, especially when the 911 operator told you, do not follow him. Do not follow him. What are you following him for? He's trying to get home and you're harassing him. And you took this young man's life. And now you're homeless. Now you're homeless. Now you have PTSD. Good. 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 All these things are happening to you, and more things will happen to you because you were wrong for taking Trayvon Martin's life. Right. You're absolutely right. You were wrong for taking this man's life. This young man was minding his. First of all, you a big old barilla. You was a big barilla, and that little boy was a little small thing. You were way much bigger than he was. You could have fought him. You didn't have to shoot him. Oh no, that's how long ago was that? I don't know. I don't have my other phone with me on my computer in front of me. So I don't know. It was a while back. Yeah. So it's just, good. All these things are happening to you. I don't need to hide. There's no Adam's apple to hide, sir. I don't have one. I'm a woman. Do you say Adam's apple? If you had a woman, I believe that you're a man. If you had a woman and you were attractive, you wouldn't be trolling me right now. You'd be laid up with your woman, which you don't have. That's why you're watching me. I don't have a picture, but let's talk about this next person. Then we're going to get into Donnie McClurkin. Continue hitting the like button because the more you hit the like button or share the live, more people come into the live. Donnie McClurkin is going to be juicy because when I got to say what I got to say, I may end up getting out of my bed when I read Donnie McClurkin and some of you church folks. By the way, this wig was sent to me by Gail King. Unfortunately, she may not be on CBS much longer. So allegedly, so she sent me this wig. She sent me a couple of wigs. Shout out to Gail King. So anyway, um, it was one thing before Donnie McClurkin. It just slipped my mind. I'm trying to remember what it was. Give me a second. Oh, here we go. A lot of us love the whinings, BB and CC whinings, and we love them, but they are getting backlash. Oh yeah, CC Winans is getting backlash for being a Trump supporter. So is we know I Will Survive, Gloria Gaynor. I don't understand why Gloria Gaynor was support Trump. You're a black woman in your fucking 80s, bitch. You should don't you remember, bitch? You probably walked during the march. But oh, that's what they do. The black folks, they get a little high and mighty, they get their little money, and they forgot all about the civil rights movement. Anytime you over 80 in your 60s going over 70 going into your 80s and you supporting a man that's trying to erase civil rights, yeah, it's the money then went to your fucking head and you think you all that. And you forgot who your people was. You forgot who your people was. So yeah, they mad at CC Winans and BB2, I guess. And you already know you already know the daddy Winans. You know he probably voted for Trump too. The one that was telling everybody to bring money to the church and stuff. The one that Tyler Perry donated money to for what? Tyler Perry, you donated $100,000 to that man to build a church. That man church should have been built a long time ago. And I know you do a lot of things for a lot of people, Tyler Perry, but that's the one thing you should have never did was gave that man $100,000 to build a motherfucking church that should have been built a long time ago. And then you need to find out, was he a Trump supporter? Now, if his daughter was a Trump supporter and his son was a Trump supporter, or should I say both of his daughters? You know the word on the streets that the BB is LGBTQ plus allegedly. We don't care, but I'm just saying that's what they say. Can you imagine living like that and not ever being able to come out the closet because your father is a big time preacher? Yeah, it doesn't make sense, y'all. I don't come on here just I'm not coming on here bashing people. I'm coming here telling y'all the truth of what I think is the truth. PT's point of view. There's my sign over there, but I don't feel like yeah. It doesn't take that long to build a church. Well, first of all, ain't nobody if anybody going to that church, they only going to that church because of the name Winans. And apparently, Mr. Winans, uh, your name alone is not bringing people in. It doesn't take that long to build a church with a name like that. And I heard it's a big church, and I think he finally got the money to get it built now. But why build a big old church and you don't have the members? You got to have the members to keep the church going. No, you never see BB with a woman. He's a woman, allegedly. And that's okay. I don't like to out people, but this is that. Can you imagine living your life? Can you imagine being a gospel singer, a homosexual gospel singer, Donnie McClurkin, allegedly, and you live your life hiding from man? And let's just say when you die, there's God, and God is like, hey, dude, like, what's the deal? Like, why was you hiding? Like, what's up? I knew what you had going on the whole time. Donnie McClurkin said, homosexual lifestyle is like diabetes. It's like having diabetes. The urge is still there, but I don't have to have the sugar. Uh huh. It looks terrible. The family did a little something since the Detroit fined them for big money. Yeah. It don't make no sense. The church should have been built. But imagine living your life in the closet, a big gospel singer. You get to heaven or whenever the time. See, I disagree with y'all when people die, they say you go to heaven. No, you don't, because it's supposedly what happened to the rapture or what happened to the second coming? Ain't you supposed to be sleeping to the second coming? I'm just saying. And by the way, y'all, there is no hell. And now I'm joking because I'm a comedian, so I'm joking with y'all. There is no hell. And you know why? Because I've never been to a funeral where the preacher say they went to hell. They're going to hell. They went to hell. They were a sinner, and God. Everybody goes to heaven at the funeral. Everybody goes to heaven at the funeral. I don't get it, but you get what I'm saying. I'm just joking, but you understand what I'm saying. Now, back in my day, I was raised in a Baptist. Well, I was raised Baptist, but I also went to the sanctified church. Now, back then, the sanctified church was really sanctified. They wouldn't run around in them dresses like Jamal Brown's wife had on. I like the dress now. I like the dress. I didn't ask you. No one asked you about your transgender wife. We're not even talking about transgenders. That no one even asked you. Anything else? You calling me a pedophile? Well, we could pull up my record anytime you want to meet, but make sure, Mr. Gutierrez, when you meet with me, that I'll have ice waiting on your ass when we meet up. I agree with you, chosen. I totally agree with you. I'm not mad. I'm doing celebrity tea. If anybody, no, oh, we don't, Aaron. We don't worry about the baby. These people are making my show, honey. We don't worry about these haters, child. I just need y'all to hit the like button. Those who like me, yes. Come on, Kateris. I tell you what, you meet up with me, I'll put up my record. I don't have anything on my record, darling. And most of the pedophiles that I saw on To Catch a Predator were straight men with wives, preachers, teachers, truck drivers. Hello. Well, you probably don't know what To Catch a Predator is anyway. You probably don't have a TV. And you might, unfortunately, he might be living in a shelter with George Zimmerman. I don't cuss people out on here. I'm just talking. No, he probably got a TV with what is, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna get into Donnie McClurkin. Let's pull up the picture of Donnie McClurkin. If y'all don't know who he is so this is me, y'all, when I wear makeup. I don't have on makeup tonight, but well, that's not a good picture. I thought that would have shown my picture. Hold on. We don't need to see my picture. I know I'm gorgeous. All right, so here he is, Donnie McClurkin. I talked about him yesterday, but we want to give an update. Hello, Danny. Hello, Danny. Okay, Donnie he has responded to the allegations that he didn't fondle around with this 20-year-old boy. But I do believe he did email him and said he was a bad man. I do believe that was an email where he said, "Yeah, I was a bad." Can y'all please hit the like button, please? It doesn't take you 1 second to hit the like button. Well, apparently you like what you see, because if you say I have bad wigs, that means you watch me more than once. Bad makeup, you watch me more than once, and bad gowns, you watch me more than once. Bad jokes, nope, I don't tell jokes on here. And personality bad. So, but apparently you're here and you've been here for quite some time. Thank you for watching. And you ain't going nowhere, bitch. You're gonna be right here tomorrow, looking, trying to get these makeup tips for this beautiful face. Let's move on. Let's talk about Donnie. So Donnie is he is denying the sexual allegations with the 20-year-old that happened years ago. By the way, let me read this bitch that called into my show last night. Yeah, I know you watch it. I'm calling you a bitch. The preacher who called into my show last night said, "We don't know. And this is an old story, and we don't know." And guess what they was talking about on the radio this morning? Every morning show was talking about this this situation that I talked about last night before it broke. Hello, baby, I've been doing this quite some time. I've PT been doing Celebrity Tea for quite some time, y'all. Now, what happened was old, but the story wasn't old. When I give the tea is usually updated. Okay? So before you try to come for me, honey, know what you're talking about, because I know what I'm talking about. Sometimes I do miss things wrong intentionally. When I called Kanye West's daughter Southwest, I knew what her name is. It's Northwest. Anyway, let me move on. Let's talk about this. I don't need to read the Bible. I don't believe in a white man's Bible. Moving on, because that's the same Bible that your forefathers put my great 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 grandfathers and people in slavery to. So moving on. He's denying the allegations. So let me read him. So if y'all don't know the story, girl, the story is this young man came to Donnie McClurkin. Okay, we don't allow cussing on here. We're gonna go ahead and put you on timeout. You can say whatever you want to me. We're gonna put you on timeout for 24 hours. Now, how are you gonna say the Bible is real and you gonna cuss? Okay, my dear. Yeah, the white man thought the Bible was real too when they was whooping slaves and had their ass in slavery. Darling, I don't even, there's not even the Somalians where I live at. I live in a small white country town. We don't even have any here. I'm not even a Somalian. I'm a black American that was born in the United States of America. The same country that your white great great grandfathers, grandmothers beat the fuck out of my people. So let's move on. So, um, he's denying the allegations. He's saying that he didn't do this to this young man. If you didn't get the tea yesterday, I reported it. I broke the story last night that he's been accused of fondling and messing around with a young boy. When the boy was 20. And the reason why the young guy went to his church that Donnie McClurkin has is because he heard Donnie McClurkin say that you can pray the gay away. You can't. This is a proof right here. This is the proof right here. You cannot pray the gay away. You can't. So you go to a man that say he's been delivered from being a homosexual, and you tell me that this man, Donnie McClurkin, is messing around with this boy. Now, see, what's sad is if the young man had went to a person who never even professed to being an ex-homosexual, and he just went to a church, and some random DO guy messed around, tried to fondle him and mess around on him, right? That would be different. But you're looking at a man who allegedly, well, you're looking at a man who said that he's been cured from homosexuality. He says it's like having diabetes. You know, it's like you crave it, but you don't have to have the sugar. You can't hide it. It's there. It's not going anywhere. And the only reason why Donnie McClurkin, if he is a homosexual, the only reason why he's not going to ever admit to it, he's a homosexual, same as Tyler Perry is, because their audience is 99% Christian, and they're not going to mess up their money. You can't pray the gay away. I keep telling y'all that. I keep telling you that you can't. You can't pray any sins away. They're going to always be there. You can ask for forgiveness, but that's why he died on the cross, for your dirty ass sins, because you're going to always be a sinner. And see, what y'all problem is, you over the top Christians, is you pick and choose what's bigger, what's a bigger or greater sin than the other. No, boo boo. Sin is sin. Don't pick and choose. Yeah, you know how you over the top Christians go to the gay pride parades and protest the gay pride parades. I believe they have sinners in all parades. They have sinners in all parades, honey, not just in the gay pride parades. I'll say it and I'll say it again. I'm gonna stick by it. Please bring me a homosexual that's been cured of homosexuality. And you might have some that really has say, "Oh, I'm not living the lifestyle anymore. I have a wife." And let me tell you something. If I was a woman, a straight woman, and a homosexual got up in the church and said, "Oh, I'm not gay no more. I'm living for Jesus." Girl, I don't want you. Yeah. Well, we already know Andrew Carwell and child. That was just, and you know what's sad? The situation with Andrew Cardwell is, well, there's something wrong with him. There's something wrong with Andrew Cardwell mentally. We already know that, allegedly. And Andrew Cardwell, he went before the Church of God in Christ. You could tell the way he talked. You can listen to his speech. You know there's something wrong with him mentally. He said, "I'm not gay no more. I'm delivered." No, you're not, girl. When you say, "I don't like men's no more," that's not the proper way to say that. And then he goes, and people say, "I will not marry a man. I will not carry a purse." You don't have to carry a purse to be gay. Why does everybody think that all gay people are feminine and run around with purses? And again, there are a lot of there. I know a drag queen who's a preacher now, but they still dip and dab because I'll be getting the tea. But you have to also realize, a man such as Tyler Perry and Donnie McClurkin, where do they make their money at? They make it from the church. Do you think if Donnie McClurkin came out of the closet and said, "Oh, I'm gay and God made me the way I am," he would lose everything? Same as Tyler Perry. Let me give you an example. Carlton Peterson, who I loved, he was a preacher, he was an evangelist. As a matter of fact, he prayed for me. Um, and you probably was a horrible drag queen and probably a horrible ugly man too. Moving on. Uh, Tyler Perry, I mean, I'm sorry. Carlton Pearson prayed for me when I was like 16, 17. He came to my hometown. He wasn't trying to pray the gay away, but my mom took me to him to pray for me that I could get the gay prayed away. Love Carlton Pearson. Love him. Love him. And that woman is stupid. She probably oversized, ugly, and desperate for a man or a woman. Yeah, moving on. You don't have to try to prove to us that you're not gay no more. Okay, you don't have to try to prove it to us, Michael. We already know you still urge man. I'd love to see what you look like, and that would explain the reason why you, yeah, probably got a woman that looks like you. Carter Pearson. Okay, so thank you, Donnie. You say you didn't do it. Okay, we're gonna see what happens in court. I believe the young man. I'm sorry, I believe. And the reason why I'm calling Donnie out is because I hate when these preachers get up and say, "Oh, I'm not gay no more. God delivered me, and I'm living a life as a straight man or whatever, 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 whatever." Okay. Well, you say I'm funny. You got to come see me in Atlanta, Georgia, July the 10th, 2024. I'm sorry, 2026 this year for my comedy and birthday show, July the 10th. Tickets will be on sale soon. Come and see me, okay? All right. Um, so I'm bringing this up, and I want to talk about and Donnie McClurkin. I won't be long because I got to go. I got to get ready for work. Okay. Um, I hate when these preachers who are these people who say I'm not gay anymore and I'm living for God do these things to people who come to you for the help. I'm okay with you saying that you're not gay anymore. You don't have the desire to be with women, or women don't have desire to be with men. I'm okay with that. That's your life. You the one got to stand before your God and say, God, and you stand before him, he be like, girl, why did you sit up there and lie, tell everybody you wasn't homosexual or lesbian no more, and you was over there lickety, clickety, splitting and doing all kind of stuff behind the scenes. I seen you. The problem is y'all be trying to please man, and if there is a God, which I believe there is, he see everything. He see everything that you're doing. So you're hiding from man, but he see everything. He sees everything. And you get up there and you preach, and let's just say, and Donnie McClurkin is not the first person that has been allegedly accused of. Let's talk about the Catholic Church. Catholic Church, y'all need to change our rules. Y'all will never be like Jesus, the man that walked the earth. See, the Catholic Church, they try to be like the men, try to be the priests want to be like Christ, Christ-like. Well, you'll never be like Christ. That's why y'all run around here messing with these little young boys and stuff. That's why y'all church has been. That's why y'all church has been sued over and over again. And you nasty ass white men, you nasty ass priests running around here hiding the fact that these men are taking advantage of these young boys and girls, mostly boys. And the bishop and the priest and all these girls running around with these dresses on, they know what they hiding. They know they wrong for hiding that shit. See, y'all get mad at somebody like me who's openly gay, but then you praising these people getting up lying, talking about, oh, they not gay no more. I'm living for Jesus. Oh, he see everything, baby. And I totally agree. I totally agree with you. I do agree with you. I do believe religion is man-made, but I also believe that there is somebody higher, bigger than you and I. I've been there. A month ago, last year, I was in ICU, so I know it wasn't the doctors that got me out of the hospital, but something bigger than that. So I definitely believe in. I do believe I have angels that watch over me and protect me. I didn't live this long for nothing. I'm not perfect. You follow me? All right, give me a couple of more likes, guys. Give me a couple more likes. I need 100 likes, please. So this will be my last time talking about Donnie McClurkin. I think it's just sad. Yeah, 26,000. It's just sad that a person, if this is true about Donnie McClurkin, he's again. I talked about this yesterday, but I had to bring it up again because he's saying that it's not true. He didn't do this. But it would be so sad that if this young man is telling the truth that he went to Donnie McClurkin for help. He went to him because he wanted to. Oh, let me finish talking about Carter Pearson. So back to what I was saying about Carter Pearson because I got sidetracked. Carter Pearson lost his whole church. He lost everything because he questioned and he asked God. He said, "God, I got a question for you. Now, if my straight heterosexual friends are going to go to heaven and they dipping and doing it and they doing all kind of stuff, but they come to church every Sunday and they ask to be forgiven. Listen, baby, listen, you don't have to convince us that you're not gay anymore, Michael. We already know that you're gay. We're glad that you have a wife. Move on with your life. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Yeah. He lost everything. He lost his church because he stood up and said, I don't understand how is it my straight friends who are hoes dipping in and doing it and doing all kind of stuff. How can they go to heaven, but my gay friends can't go to heaven? And he took up for the gays, and he lost everything. See, you still a queen. You still a queen. The straight men don't talk like that. You can't take me, girl. Yeah, you still a woman. Hey, girl. See, I was trying to respect you. I was trying to give you your respect because you say you straight now, but girl, you is not straight, honey. You was a straight up queen, honey. A woman. 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 But yeah, he lost everything, y'all, because he stood up for the LGBTQ plus community, and well, whatever. I like Carter Pearson. He died, unfortunately. He passed away. No, didn't you just hear me say I was in the ICU last year? This time last year, Greg, was it in? It was the end of February. Matter of fact, I got the paperwork over here. I think I was just looking at it when I was in the hospital. It was February of last year in ICU, food poisoning. I was just looking at my paperwork. Somewhere over here. I was just reminding myself. Here it is right here. Yep. Trying to see. Yep, here it is right here. Some of the things I don't want you to see is because it's personal, but let me see. I was trying to pull up. I was trying to find the date on here. What was the date on here? What's the date? 2/6/2024. Yeah, 2/6/2024. Yeah. Yep. It was. I had shingles. I had food poisoning. I had. It was something. I forgot exactly what the name of it was, but it's when you get food poisoning and you almost die to the point where you have to have. Yeah. So yeah, they said I had a monitor on my heart. All that. So yeah, I definitely believe that. I believed in a higher being before that happened to me. But of course, y'all. No, it was no. My shingles wasn't that. No, let me tell you what happened. Okay, remember, I was trying to find something here. I don't want to get too personal. I don't want to show my personal business on here. But anyway, here's the paperwork right here. This is all the paperwork to reminding me that this time last year I was almost gone. I was almost out of here. Well, first of all, I'm not a sister. I'm a man and I'm a comedian sister. You're the sister, not me. Moving on. Um, so it was food. It was like, okay, it was so stupid how it happened because I work for Marriott. For those who don't know, you have to be watching me long enough to know I do work for Marriott from home. So, all right, good night. So nobody cares if you order DoorDash. Nobody cares. You probably order DoorDash because nobody likes you and no one wants to be around you, but the DoorDash person. So and I'm going to tell y'all this, and I got to go. So I had moved to Houston, and I was at one of our properties, and I usually stay at our properties where you have a stove, microwave, whatever. So, because I was there for a week before I moved here to my place. No, I'm not a dude, and I'm a woman. Can't you see? So anyway, yeah, working from home and working from for a hotel. Kudos. So hello, California. So anyway, so I was at the hotel and I just did a show. I just did a show live. I was like, bitch, I'm hungry. So I had some. I'm gonna tell you exactly what the meat company was. It was Pernell sausage. They have the best sausage, breakfast sausage, Pernell. Okay, and of course it was. Oh, Justin, you just now noticing that? Well, you got to come see me live in Atlanta, Georgia. Yes, July the 10th for my birthday. I'll be 25. Okay, tell me to go to bed. Okay. Please go to bed. So yeah, let's just yes, I'll be 25, Justin, and you can come see me roast and toast people live. Yes. All right. So so I said, well, I'm hungry. I just did a show. And I said, I need something. Oh, shit. I almost knocked something over. I need me something to eat. So I go in the kitchen. This is not the kitchen I went into. I'm actually in my house looking for me something to snack on. What do I want to snack on? You know what? I think I want some cheesecake. I got some cheesecake in here. Some cheesecake. I got a little sweet tooth this morning. So, are you gonna come to see me? Okay, Mother Capricorn. The tickets will be going on sale soon, y'all. Yeah. So, bitch, I go in the kitchen and I go into because I had some food I went and bought. Usually when I stay at one of our properties, they have the stove and the refrigerators. I go buy food because I was there for a week. So I had some sausage and everything. I put it in the microwave. Not this microwave. I'm just giving you an example. I put it in the microwave. Close it up. No, no, no. I take that back. I take it back. I got to start over. So I'm actually in the kitchen at the hotel. It was a Town Place Suites. That's one of our properties. And no, darling, I haven't made it that big to come to Detroit yet. I'm trying to get there. Let me see if I can sell out of Atlanta first, and then we can come to Detroit. But I definitely won't be coming in the wintertime. So in the Marriott's, like the Marriott's that have the stove and refrigerators, they're supposed to have a pot in there, like a little skillet. All right, so like a skillet. They're supposed to have a skillet in there. So they didn't have a skillet in there. So I said, okay, well, I'll just put it in the microwave. No, I'll put it in the air fryer. And this is the actual air fryer that I got. And I put it in there. And then it's no, I'll take that back too. It was the other air fryer. I gave that one away. It started smoking. So I turned it off. I said, oh shit, I can't have the alarms go off, in the hotel because, whatever. Because, in the hotels, you got this type of shit going on right here. This is what they got in the hotels. It's very sensitive, and everything would have went off. So, um, I put it in the microwave and I said, oh, I'm just going to eat sausage. I wanted eggs. I want all that, but there's no skillet. I'm just going to eat some sausage to be done with it. Okay. Take it out the microwave. Ate it. You know the rest of the story. 3 days later, I'm in the hospital. ICU. To the point to where I didn't think I was going to make it out of there. It was my friend Greg on here. He will tell you it was bad. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. What the hell is this? Oh shit! I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I have never in my life spent the night inside of a hospital ever. I've been to hospitals, but I never spent the night. Shout out to the nurses and the hospital teams out there, all the good nurses. I never could understand why they keep coming to my damn room. I can't get no sleep. Yeah, it wasn't cooked all the way. I thought it was, but it wasn't. And then again, the meat might have not been any good. And I was like, why they keep coming to my damn room? Bitch, I can't sleep. And I was in the hospital for a week, and I made it out. So yeah, I definitely believe there's a God. I believe that everybody has an angel that watches over you and protects you, even when you do wrong. And I made it out of it. I was telling y'all that story because somebody asked me, do I believe in God? I definitely believe in God. I don't believe in the God that some of y'all believe in, but I definitely believe in God. You have to go through something in life. You know, when you hear people say, oh, there ain't no God, it ain't no Jesus. Well, it may not be, but something in your life going on right now. But something going to happen in your life. Something tragic is going to happen in your life that you're going to wish, that you're going to say, oh, wait a minute, hold up now. Heavenly Father, God, Jesus, somebody help me get out of this situation that I'm in. Because I ain't got on no clothes, huh? I got to change. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Yeah. Something's going to happen in your life, and I'm so gorgeous. Something's going to happen. I don't need a lot, y'all, because this is sweets, and I really don't need a lot. Just a little bit. Something's going to happen in your life one day, and you keep living. Where you going to say, God, come right now because I need you, baby. If you ain't never had to have somebody walk you to the bathroom, you don't know what that feeling is like to have to depend on other people to walk you to the bathroom, change you. It's not a good feeling. So as the old folks say, keep living, honey. Keep a living. Keep living. All right. Well, I enjoyed everybody tonight. Oh my God, yeah. Colon cancer there, that's bad, yeah. Woo. Mm-hmm. Yep. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you have to go through something in life to understand that there's somebody bigger than you and I. But like the old folks say, keep living. The show is over, honey. No more need for the wig. The show is over. You said, wish the best. Good. All right. Thank you for watching. Yeah, I promise tomorrow I'll have on makeup. Okay. But you know what's weird, y'all? When I don't wear makeup, I get more views. It's crazy. Let me tell y'all something. Please stop going in Starbucks buying these expensive ass cups when you can get one at Goodwill. Do I still got? No. Starbucks, this is cute. I got this probably for like $3, $4 at the Goodwill. Oh, I bought another little cup. Let me show you this other one I got from Goodwill. Hold on. I got quite a few from Goodwill. I got this one from Goodwill. Ain't this cute? It's got the little top to go to it. Oh shit, I had some water in here. This was only $1.99. Oh, it's actually on sale. It's on sale. It was half of $1.99. So yeah. Cute. It's got the little top to go in there. Oh, for those who didn't see my video, this is what I found at the Goodwill yesterday, and I gave it to my mom. Let me show you. Oh, maybe did I not? Oh, here it is. So I was going to go online and buy one of these. This is one of those mini washers that you see on TikTok and Temu and stuff. They'd be like $100 or something. I found this bitch at the Goodwill yesterday for $39. And it works. Do I take the PM to the washer? Huh? Good morning, PT. Did you take your PM the washer? I didn't quite understand that. Yeah, but I took it to my mom. She needs it more than me. I have a washer dryer here, but I need one for. I like to, like when I do my shows and I put on makeup, I don't like to have towels laying around. You know. Thank you for the $2, Michael Stovall. Ain't you the one that I was getting into it with? To say you saved now? Y'all say anything come in my life just to say anything. Looking for attention. Yeah, that's him. How you doing? Ooh, this cheesecake is good, but I just need just one little bitty piece of cheesecake. That's air. So if you didn't see the show in the very beginning, please go and watch it. I talked about Shaq, the basketball player. He was in the Target sometime this week, I guess, whenever. And is she talking to me? Yeah, she said they said I should be snacking this time of night. Don't do it. Okay, I won't do it. No, fuck that. I'm gonna do it. And your ass shouldn't be up this time of night. So what's your point? You say you homeless and gave what I could. You know, at this point, I don't know whether to believe you if you're homeless or not, because I think you're lying. Because first you came in and said that you was a homeless. First you came in and said you were ex-homosexual. So I don't know. I don't know what to believe. I don't know what to believe. And yeah. At this point, I don't know what to say. But thank you for the $2. You won't get your $2 back because that's Google got that. And if you send it through the Cash App, I'm going to send it back to you. Why are y'all watching me at this time of morning? Y'all need to be asleep. It's some crazy people on social media, y'all. I tell you. So I got an email today from the radio station in Austin. So I probably will be on the radio in Austin, Texas, the week after King Weekend. So you guys never heard me on radio. You've only seen me on YouTube. So as soon as I get the confirmation, I will let you guys know. You can come. It's 11:17 here. Oh, California is early. As soon as I get the confirmation about the radio station, I will let you guys know. Y'all can hear me live on the radio. I'll be cutting up on the radio. Hey, child, good morning. I cuts up on the radio. Gary's not the only one with the T, bitch. But yeah, so. We'll see. I'm supposed to get that confirmed real soon. At this point, you might be a priest. We don't know what you are. You might be a man. You might be a woman. We don't know what you are. We just don't know. But let me ask you guys something. Let me ask you guys something. Can y'all please subscribe to my channel, please? I just made 25,000 subscribers. Let's go ahead and get to this 26,000, okay? But it was something I was going to tell y'all. I was going to tell y'all something. Oh, speaking about Gary, did you see him on Ricky? Let's see, everything Gary do. It's my friend. Yeah. Did you see the video of me and Gary together when I was in Atlanta? And he accused me of stealing. Hopefully I'll chop it up with him when I go to Atlanta. I'm going to Atlanta at the end of this month to take care of some business. And hopefully I get to see him when I'll get to see him because he'll be in town because Gary only goes out of town during the holidays. So I get to see him when I get up there. No, it was a joke. I don't think Gary and I would be friends all these years if I stole. Yeah, he was. Oh, that's old. Yeah, that's old. That's an old story, yeah. And y'all have to remember something, honey. Y'all don't be fooled or bamboozled. Gary is not broke, okay? Gary is not broke at all. Gary has 3 homes. One in Dallas, one in Houston. One in Dallas, one in Port Arthur, and in Atlanta. Please don't be fooled by what you see on TV. I just left his brand new home in Atlanta. Please do not be fooled. Hopefully the next time I go to Atlanta, he'll let me go live at his house. He might, he may not. But I know he said when he moved in, when they went to the home association thing, they was like, "Hey Gary," he was like, "Shut up, let me introduce myself." Gary with the T from Ricky Smiley. Honey, y'all believe them lies if you want to on social media, honey. I seen it with my own eyes. Baby. And the thing about it is, Gary will tell you, he goes to the pawn shop and get Louis Vuitton. Ain't nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, I'm going to Alabama. I'm coming to my cousin. I'm going to Atlanta, but I'm flying into not Birmingham, but I'm flying into what is that town in Alabama? It's a military town. Huntsville. Huntsville. They say it's the way you have to say it. You have to say it the right way. It's Huntsville and Huntsville. Yeah, Huntsville. They say the people from Huntsville say Huntsville, but if you're not from there, people say Huntsville. Okay, so I'm flying into Huntsville because my cousin wants to take me to this place in Huntsville where all the luggage and all the clothes and stuff from the airlines go there. It's called, do y'all know the name of it? It's someplace in Huntsville, where luggage, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Prada, all the things that they find on the airlines and people don't claim them. Yeah. And so she wants to take me there. But anyway, Gary, he'll tell you online. I shop at the Goodwill. No, I don't know, not the Goodwill. Well, he probably goes to the Goodwill. But Gary said he go to the pawn shop and get Louis and stuff. Yes. Where the hell is that at? I've heard of that name before. Is that in Maryland? I've heard of that name before. Baby, Gary is cheap. I'm telling you, baby, that's why my sister got money, because she cheap. True story. Me, Gary, and my friend Chase, we was in Atlanta one time and we was going to valet. And Gary said, I'm not paying to get valet. I said, Gary, you don't pay. It's not a certain amount. You just tip. No, ma'am. Baby, we parked that car and walked. A Bentley, might I add. Matter of fact, if you go look at my videos and you see me and Gary doing a video, that was the Bentley we was in. He don't have it no more, but that's the Bentley we was in. Yeah, but Gary's a really sweet person outside of what you hear on the radio. It's very nice. It's very sweet. And he don't fool with, baby, if you ain't real, he don't fool with you. He does not fool with you. But me and Gary been friends for, oh, God, a long time. Yeah. Oh, Fayetteville, North Carolina. Okay. We've been friends a long time. Yeah. Yep. He has a beautiful home in Dallas. He talks about it all the time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's an old video. I think that's an old video. Yeah, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah, and you know what? Gary really makes that show. People may not admit it, but he makes the show. I like the Brad. I like all of Gary. I like Ricky. I like all of them. But Ricky and Gary make that show. They make the show. Yeah, they make the show. I should have had popcorn. None of it was good for me. Popcorn or that nasty ass cheesecake. Sorry to hear that, Michael. Now you're trying to get my sympathy now. So anyway, guys, before I go, I'm not getting paid for this, but I just want to remind you guys, if you're looking for cologne men or studs out there, or you ladies out, did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Oh, I know what it is. It's this. It's this here. It's this ice is cracking. Yeah, it's the ice. I was like, what the fuck was that? So, but, so anyway, so listen. This is what you need for your man, honey. Let me wipe this off here. Yeah, that's an old video. That's a real old video. Gary don't even live that house that was when he had the 2-bedroom apartment. Do you remember the incident where he had to call 911 because he thought somebody was breaking in his house? That's where that happened there. But he has a home now. Gary bought a house in Atlanta, child. A big old nasty house. A beautiful home. That's where we was coming back from when we was in the car together. Get this for your men, ladies. You might have to go to my son bought this. He bought it at because he has Mercedes. So he got the Mercedes stock dealership. I'm telling you, you will not go wrong if you get this for your man. Oh, Jesus. This smells so good. So y'all get it. Yeah, get it. You're homeless. You won't be able to afford this. It's a cologne. It's Mercedes cologne. It's this kind though. You got to make sure you get this kind. You get it from the Mercedes dealership. Now you might be able to find it at one of the stores. I've seen some Mercedes at the stores, but not like this kind. It has to be this kind. And they're not paying me for this. I'm just telling y'all because this lady, she bought it for her husband for Christmas. She said, PT, my husband just loves it. I wore this at a radio interview one time, lit the place up. I lit the place up. It's like, what is that you got on? Hello, Detroit. Less than $100. Yeah, less than 100. Less than 100. I told my son when he bought his Mercedes, I said, hell, they should have gave you one for free. Shit. So next time I go to Dallas, I'm gonna get him to take me to the Mercedes dealership. I want to get some more because I'm almost out. Look. Oh, I am out. It's not no more left. Please do not get into it with Justin. Don't talk to Justin no more. He's on. All right, guys, I'm out. You guys have a great night. Be good. Tomorrow I'll be back with makeup on and gloss, lip gloss, and wigs and all that other good stuff. If you enjoyed my content tonight, my Cash App is listed on the bottom. It's called PT Shows. That's a PTSHOWS. And of course, my Venmo is the same as my Cash App without the dollar sign. And that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed the content tonight. You guys be good. Take care. See y'all soon. Have a good night. Oh, I got one more thing to show y'all. Shit. I forgot. Please, guys, if you don't do nothing else, please try to get some type of life insurance or something because people are dying and you're putting that burden on your family. Please get something. Go to the you talking about the guy from Houston? Ali Sadiq from Houston? Okay. Y'all ask questions and then you'll respond when I respond to what you said. But anyway, all you have to do is go to the funeral home and do a prearranged funeral. Don't leave that burden on your family. Don't do that because tomorrow is not promised to you. Young people are dying young, old people are dying. Just get some type of something. Even I know some people don't believe in cremation, but funerals are expensive, and so you don't want to die leaving that burden on family members and and most people die when somebody get paid, don't they? Don't it always seem like people die when people get paid? So they expect their whole check on the funeral. So no, go ahead and start early. Listen, I am so blessed that I've been around for quite some time. I'm in my 20s, aka 60s. And through the years of me being a club promoter and meeting different young men, when I was in my 30s, they was probably like 18, 19, coming into bars, and I adopted them to be my sons or daughters or whatever, like adopted kids, play kids, but not really my kids. And I've adopted quite a few who I'm actually old enough to be their fathers. And one that I adopted, his name is Lynn. He's grown up and he's made a really great career for himself. he um, he has his own funeral homes. He has more than one. I don't want to say where, but he has more than one in different states. He has one in Louisiana. He has one in Texas. Um, and he has one in, I think, another state. But what I'm getting to is my son is like, Dad, I got you. You don't have to worry about nothing. Everything will be taken care of. I saw everything, and that was because I was a mentor in his life coming up. You know, when I met a lot of these young guys coming to the club, I was in my 40s. They was like 18, 19, 20, you know, coming in the bars. You know, I was the MC for the club. I've always worked in the club field. So they was coming up, and I was like a mentor to them, like a father figure. But I wasn't messing around with them like Donnie McClurkin. Allegedly. So yeah, he assured me and showed me everything is good. You good? I said, when am I gonna have to pay on the thing? He said, you don't pay for nothing. I got it. So either you better know somebody like that, and I hate to talk about death, but we're gonna die. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh no. What did you think about Phyllis? Did you? Oh, if you don't mind me asking, what happened to your daughter? Ugh. If you don't mind me asking. Oh, I hate to hear that. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I mean, did you ever, oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Phyllis. Hey, Phyllis, did you ever think about doing, so some people don't like to cremate. They don't like that. Some people don't like the cremation. Yeah, because you could always have the funeral and then do the cremation. You know, some people do that. That's a lot cheaper. Yeah. Hello, Valerie. Well, I keep telling people I just do this for the comedy part, just the shows. I don't live my life as a woman. Some people actually think I do. Are you a man or a woman? Are you serious? I could understand. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But see, a lot of people say what they don't want. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Well, I mean, you know, look at Prince. Prince died. He didn't have a will. Look at all that shit that went down with him. James Brown, just to name a few. You know, shut up, Michael. Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to do. I'm a comedian, so what I'm supposed to do? Stop? Don't wear the wigs no more, and don't make no money on YouTube. But you gonna take care of me? I don't think so. No, 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 no. Oh, Phyllis, Phyllis. Oh, you good over here, baby? Oh, you good over here, baby? Only time I shut people down on in the group chat is when they come in here and they try to advertise something or they try to promote something or want a cash out. Then I shut it down. But no, you good, Phyllis? You good? Yeah. And I wasn't doing celebrity tea, and I asked you what happened. So you good? You good over here? You good? You good? So. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna get out of here, and you guys be good. Yeah, cancer is real. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Oh, you love my shows? Let me check my cash app. What's your name and see if you ever sent me a cash app? Hold on one second. No, I'm just joking. Well, my mother was she's a beautiful woman, and my father was a handsome man. Do you ever wear colorful wigs? Yeah, I'm getting ready to start investing more wigs and stuff and doing other different stuff. Yeah. You 54, nobody asked how old you was, Michael. My hair's blonde. So, okay, let me go back, y'all. I gotta tell y'all two things that happened to me today, and I gotta go, y'all. Damn it, I gotta go. No, you don't love me, Michael. So today, I gotta tell y'all this because y'all not gonna probably go back and watch the show. Look, okay, I want y'all to look at this picture. Tell me, tell me what you think about this picture. This is what I wore today. I lost everybody all of a sudden. Hold on, y'all. I'm stiff for some reason. Are y'all there? Yeah, make sure you subscribe, Michael. Ooh, I lost y'all. What happened? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? But my screen is stopped. Like I'm not moving. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why I'm frozen. Yeah, I know. It'll come back. Let me turn the camera. Yeah, I don't know what that was about, but I'm back. Sorry about that. So anyway, so this is what I had on today, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all? Okay. So this is what I had on today. Do I look homeless on it? But okay, there's no such thing as looking homeless. No, there is no such thing as looking homeless. But uh, I don't think I would need any money from anybody or a meal from anybody, right? Tell me why this white man asked me today, "Hey, how you doing?" I go, "I'm fine." He said, "When the last time you ate?" This morning. Oh, no, I don't mean any disrespect or anything, sir. Sure did, honey. No, 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 sir. I don't need the food. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean. If you don't get your ass out my motherfucking my face, I'll cuss your ass out. So, and then today was a weird day, and then this happened. Here, I'm at the okay. I post. No, hold on. Then this happened. I'm at the dollar. I'm at the Dollar General, right? Yeah, it's very disrespectful. I just let him make it, child. Old man, I should have cussed his ass out, but I let him make it. There could have been a viral video. There could have been a viral video. So I'm at the Dollar General. I walk in with this bag, the Samsung bag. You know, I walk in with my Samsung bag. Soon I walk in, the motherfucker tells me, "Oh, sir, you can't walk in with that bag." Who are you talking to? I told him just like that. Who are you talking to? Oh, I said, "Sir, do you see all these women walking in here with these purses?" I said, "Well, I'm actually just going over here to give me something to snack on." I said, "But if I want to, I'm gonna walk around this whole store with this bag. There's nothing outside. There's no sign on the door. There's nothing telling me that you can't bring in backpacks. You just looking at my skin color, doo doo boo boo." And I walked right on through the store. And then when I got to the counter, I said, "Sir, look at all these women here with these big purses. Their purses is bigger than my bag. Don't do it." He didn't say nothing. He didn't say nothing. He didn't say nothing. He just, just looked at me like I was crazy. Oh, well, thank you, Sabrina. Where you watching me from? Yeah, but don't pick and choose who. I need to call me a lawyer. I need me a good lawsuit. And I did a whole video too. I'm gonna post the video when I finish with y'all. It's in my phone. I'm gonna post the video and let y'all see it. No, I'm not a thief. There's no such thing as looking like a thief. You have rich people who steal, baby. Then my friend say he might have been trying to pick me up. Child, ain't nobody studying Michael, child. When Michael first came in here, he was saved, then he got unsaved, then he was a queen, then he just got so much. Then he say he homeless, and then he sent me some money, so I don't know what to say about Michael. Oh, Louisville. Y'all keep telling me to come to these places. I haven't made as big as Funky Dineva yet. I'm trying to get there. Yeah, now he want to marry me, right? I'm like, what? Speaking of Louisville, I got to tell my Louisville story, y'all. I have to. Matter of fact, I keep saying I got to go, but y'all keep talking and y'all won't let me go. So I want y'all to name what city and state you live in, and let me see if I have any stories about your city and state. Let's talk about Louisville, Kentucky. Well, my first time going to Louisville, my son, who I just talked about, who bought the Mercedes, no more lady dress. To the person, to the person who said, no more lady dress, darling, I'm a comedian. I put it on and I take it off, okay? Some people are so delusional. I don't live my life like that, sir. It's just like Eddie Murphy. He puts the wig and the dress on back in the day. It's just like, Martin Lawrence and all of them. Yeah, it's just an act. Bless your heart. I know you probably wrote the little short bus and you don't understand the difference between. Never mind. All right, let me go on with my story about Kentucky. So anyway, Kentucky, are you still there? So I went to Kentucky for the first time. My son, he used to work for this company in Oklahoma, but they transferred him to Kentucky. Never been in my life. He's like, Dad, I want you to go to Kentucky with me. I'll fly you back. Hey, Beaumont. I was like, okay, sure. I'd love to go. And that was actually the time I had the interview for the radio station in St. Louis. So I had already sent my video into the radio station, but when I found out that they were having live auditions, I'm like, well, and it was perfectly done because it was like that was the time I was on my way to Kentucky. I'd never been to Kentucky. I always wanted to go because I live in the States, and I think we should try to visit all states in the United States just to say, you've been there. I know a lot of people like to go to the Honduras, and they like to go to Mexico and all these different places. But the United States has some really, really interesting places to go to and visit. By the way, I didn't know. I had forgot that's where the Breonna Taylor thing went down at. Then my stupid ass didn't realize that's what Muhammad Ali was at. I was like, what is wrong with me? So we get there. So we go through St. Louis. I do the radio station interview. And I didn't realize that it was so close to St. Louis. We got up early that morning and we was in Kentucky. Before you know it, I was like, wow. Yeah. Yeah, Breonna Taylor. Yeah, that's where that's where that happened in Louisville, Kentucky. Yeah, I didn't even realize that till I left. I didn't even realize. Okay, didn't even realize Muhammad Ali. Hello, and the slugger, the Louisville's, the slugger, just all kind of stuff going on there, and they got a lot of black-owned restaurants. I was like, whoa. Went to a Kroger's. Okay, Kentucky, are you still there? What is that area called where they had the Kroger's by the university? So I worked for Marriott. I told y'all, right? So I stayed at I stayed at my son's for a couple of days, but I went and got me a hotel room, and I stayed over there by the Downs. Yes, I was. Yes, okay. So I didn't know anything, and they took me to go see the Downs. I was like, "Oh my God, that's where they had the Kentucky Derby." I was like, "Oh, I'm so excited!" And I went to this restaurant, and I had some wings there, and I loved it. And I told my son about it. He went. He said he did not like the wings. It was beef O'Brady's, and we don't have one of those in Texas. And I loved it. My son, he hated it. But I couldn't live in Louisville, but I enjoyed it, and I forgot that I had a friend. Yeah, the Kentucky Downs. Yeah, it was, and I learned some things about the horses that I didn't know. That once they run, they can't run again. I'm like, why? But yeah, once they compete, they can't compete. I never knew that. So they practice all year round to get ready for that one race, and they give away a lot of money. They get a lot of money for that. Yeah, that's what some guy told me at one of our hotels I was at, the Marriott. I stayed at two Marriotts. I stayed at a Fairfield Inn over there, and I stayed at a Residence Inn. And one reason why I couldn't live in Kentucky, shout out to all the homosexuals in Kentucky. Everybody's in the closet in Kentucky. I'm like, girl, no. I was on one of the gay apps, just on there just to see who was on there, and everybody had their face hid. What? Who does that? You got to do the derby black style. We had fun. Oh, really? Okay. Really? Mm. Okay, you already said a lot of like straight kids, so I'm going to go ahead and put you on timeout. Come back tomorrow and try it again. You've already said that once. We don't do repeats on here. If you guys enjoy my content tonight, my Cash App is listed on the bottom down there. It's called PT Shows. Thank you in advance. Hmm. Because you can't repeat yourself on here. You can't repeat more than one thing once. Well, okay, you just asking what now? Ask that again. Uh, yeah, and then I didn't know that the women can run with the guy, or the female horses can run with the. Of course, that makes sense. Yeah, the female horses can run with the male horses, but the male horse can run with the female. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Just like I know some people are gonna get mad, but as a gay man, I don't think that transgender, if you're a man transgender to a female, you should not be able to run with the females. That's just a given. But it was cute. It was nice. The weather was nice. It was kind of cool when he moved there. Um, it was nice. Actually, I have a friend of mine who works at the gay bar downtown, and I forgot that she lived there. The largest gay, I think it's one of the largest gay clubs they have downtown Louisville. Oh, and I went to the Kroger's over there by the university. I don't know what the area is called. Oh, they Long Island's are good, yeah. But whatever the area is called over there, where I have gay sons, like they're adopted sons. They're not my real sons. They're like my real sons. They really are. Yeah, I adopted them when they were young. Like okay, so I was a club promoter back in the day. So when I was in my 40s, they were like 18, 19, and 20, and they look up to me as their father. But they have their own dads and own moms, but I was like a father figure to them. Because you got to remember, when I was in my 40s, those guys, 18 and 19, 20, some of them were in the closet. Their parents didn't know they were gay. And I was like a mentor to them. Yeah. Good night, Phyllis. Be good. Take care. Oh, the mojitos are good. Well, my son, he didn't like Beef O'Brady's, he did not like their wings, but I loved them. I love their wings, yeah. But I enjoy, like I said, I enjoyed Louisville. It was something different. I'd never been there before. But we went to the it's on my other phone, but I don't feel like looking it up. We went to a lot of soul food restaurants. We went to one of the soul food restaurants that Muhammad Ali used to eat at all the time. I don't remember the name of it. Oh, Central on Third Street. Yeah. And we went into the Kroger's and I was like, bitch, are we in New Orleans? Or are we in Kentucky? So y'all got liquor inside Kentucky got liquor. They got liquor in the Kroger's. This is New Orleans shit right here. Hmm. No, I never. Now, is that Indian? Okay, I'll get it confused. Is Indianapolis the one where George Floyd was unalive, or was it Minneapolis? Because I get them confused. Indianapolis was have the race, right? That's what have the race car, the racing thing at. Wow, I was like, what is going on? Then somebody told me that was the hood. Oh, the Indy 500. Okay, what? Yeah, what time of the year did they do that? Yeah, yeah, that's true. Every state, yeah, but they known for it though. Yeah, they got liquor in Indiana. What is going on with Texas? See, Texas is behind. See, so May 30th. Okay, around when the weather gets nice, and that's around the time they have the downs, right? When they have the horse races around May. Yeah. Hmm. But yeah, everybody was in the closet in in Louisville, Kentucky. I was like, why you hiding your picture? Oh, Minneapolis, Minnesota, and you in Indiana. Okay, I got it. Minneapolis. I can't even say the name. Shit. Good morning, Esther. Hey, Esther, what's going on? Is this Esther from DMV? What are you doing up this time of morning? We can only get beer and wine in grocery stores there. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I heard of food lines. Yeah, we don't have a food lines. Yeah, we have. mm, well, they don't have a bar, but they have liquor. But hold on, somebody told me. Okay, so I live in Texas, so we have a store here. Now, of course, we have all kind of stores in Texas. We have HEB, we have Kroger's, we have We don't have a Safeway. We got quite a few stores here, Aldi and all that. But someone told me that some of the, so I'm good, baby. How you feeling? Are you feeling good? They say some of the stores at HEB in Texas have a liquor. They have a bar. Let me go back. Let me go back. Oh shit! I need to find something to put this shit up on so I don't have to hold it. Give me a second. Vermont sells the liquor. Oh, really? Whoa. Hmm. Okay, you can't repeat yourself over here more than once. I'm gonna go. Oop. Well, I was gonna put you on timeout, but I accidentally blocked you. Okay. Oh well. Hmm. Yeah, Texas is actually fighting the TABC is what we call it, Texas Alcoholic Beverage Commission, or y'all call it ABC, but the Texas Alcoholic Beverage Commission is fighting. Well, Walmart is fighting TABC because Walmart wants the liquor in the stores here, and you already know if Walmart starts selling liquor in if Walmart starts selling liquor in Texas, it's over for the liquor stores. It's over for the liquor stores. You know. Yeah, you're probably right, Michael. But yeah, but Texas is they're really way behind, and we're way behind down here. Except during COVID. During COVID, you can get your liquor to go. They will let you get it to go. Yeah, they will let you get your liquor to go. So, a lot of people ask me about Texas. They say, well, PT, living in Texas, what was it like? I grew up in a small white country town. Everybody got along. It was never, no one ever came, walked up to me and called me a nigga. Um, no one ever threatened me. No one ever, mm, Thank you, Justin. Yes, and we don't see they trying to make that happen in Texas, but Texas is just they do not. They just try to hold on, child. And I don't really drink like that, but anyway, people ask me about Texas, and I grew up in a little small town in Texas, West Texas, and never been called the N word. No one. My mom said when they moved here, I don't understand why. Well, they moved here because my grandparents, my grandmother met my grandfather. He was in the military, and huh? I don't know who that is, but does makeup like where did this come from about the makeup? I'm lost, baby. I'm lost. Anyway, when people ask about Texas now, like I said, I grew up in a little small white town, predominantly white town, and we no issues. There were no issues. Probably what 50 black people that went to my high school. you know, um, and I asked my mom, why did well, my grandfather was in the military, but he was in the military, but hello, welcome in, Terry. He was stationed outside of the town that I was raised in. I was raised in I was born in Austin, Texas, but raised in a little small town in Texas outside of Fort Worth. My grandparents, they do have good campgrounds, yeah. I'm not telling you what my cash app is because you'll send it and want it back. So if you don't see it, if you see it, you see it. If you don't, then oh well. But yeah, and one incident that happened though when we were young. Good morning, everybody. One incident that happened when we were young, my mom had wrote into the paper about racism and stuff because she felt like my brother wasn't getting the just due in school like he should have, whatever. She wrote it. She put an address in there and everything. Why the fuck she did that, I don't know. And they sent her some fake. They sent my mom some fake. They sent her some fake. Go back to Africa tickets. That's the only thing that's ever happened. Crazy like that when we was little kids. She put her address in there. My mom is very bold. She's very bold. She's always been like that. And now, if you look back on it, we could have been targeted, shot at, anything. Yeah. Where do I start? On my mom's side or my dad's side? There's 9 on my mother's side, and there's 8 on my dad's side. So I have a big family. Mhm. And yeah, and one of my sisters is probably up watching my show right now. Hey, sister. Yeah, but my mama, she didn't care. She didn't care. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. But like all the things that went down, all the things that all the things that went down in like in Kentucky, not Kentucky, but like in Memphis, Louisiana. That never happened in this little town. Um, it definitely was racism. And I asked my mom when y'all moved here. I got to get out this chair. It's uncomfortable. I said, when y'all moved here, mom. I said, I don't want to be in the dark. Oh, this is okay. I don't want to be in the dark. I asked her, I said, when y'all moved here, what was it like? She said, yeah, of course we had to go through the back just like they did everywhere else. But it was never, well, the town that I was raised in was it was a very Christian like town. It's called, I was raised in a town called Abilene. Yeah. And it's ran by the Church of Christ. So it was very, very. It was they was they was very they tried to be as religious as they could. Yeah, they tried to be as religious as they could. But hold on one second. We never had any nobody come and burning crosses. My mom never. The only thing they experienced was having to go through the back. That's it. That was it. Hmm. And everybody gets along there, and people get along there, and everybody's nice and friendly to one another. And I'm sure a lot of people don't. Mm-mm. No, I'm not. I'm outside of the town that I was raised in. Yeah. Hmm. Nope. I'm not there anymore. I'm always back and forth, but I don't live there anymore. Hmm. But yeah, so Texas, and then I moved to Austin after I found my father. My stepfather raised me, and then I found my biological father and moved there. And I like Austin. And Austin is very white. It's very white, honey. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Austin, Texas is very white. And I get along with everybody. I don't give a fuck what color your skin color is. As long as you treat me right and I treat you right, that's all that matters. That's it. Austin has grown tremendously. It's just, ooh, I can't believe how big that's them. They skyline is everything. Hello, welcome in, sweet Coco yo. Speaking of Austin, I'm going to be on the radio station on Austin the week after King weekend, so y'all can finally get to hear me on the radio doing the tea, honey, doing the tea. I'm going to be ending this live in 10 minutes, y'all. I'm ending the live in 10 minutes. Don't forget July the 10th. July the 10th, I'll be having my birthday comedy show. As soon as we get this contract signed, we'll be having tickets online where you can buy your ticket. Well, enjoy, Abby. Enjoy, Abby. Enjoy. That's your dad's birthday? Yeah, July the 10th. So when I start selling those tickets, bring your ass on. It's going to be KAZI, and it's going to be early in the morning, and you can listen online. I am sleepy, darling. I am sleepy, laying up, sitting up here with my Wendy Williams robe that I got from the Wendy Williams show. See it? How you doing? Let's see if I can show it right here. Where's it at? Where you at, Wendy? We ain't heard nothing out of Wendy in a while. She's sure been quiet. There it is. Say it like you mean it. Ooh, ooh, shout it out. There it is. Yeah, I'll be back tonight with makeup on. I overslept. Are you doing a double? You better work, Tanya. Get that money, child. Get that money so you can get your ticket to the radio, to the TV. To the comedy show. I'm getting sleepy. Yeah. I got this robe the day that Wendy told everybody she was in the sober house. Y'all remember that? She said, Kevin and I, for the good of the people. And she started crying. I was actually in the green room with Lunell the day she said that. And this is a robe that Lunell gave me. Yeah. And I hold on to it with dear life. And I also have a Wendy bag that I got from Lunell. Because Lunell said, Wendy Williams shop. And Lunell said she gets so much stuff from them. And the Lunell had a badass bag. They gave her a Wendy bag. Oh my God. They gave her a badass bag. I wanted that bag, but she was the superstar. Okay, she was the one that was the guest, not me. Go back and look at my pictures. You'll see the pictures of me and her at the Wendy show together, me and Lunell. Lunell's cool people. And then we had we was at the TV station, and I was recording and stuff for Lunell. I was recording her and everything, holding her bags. And I was live. I said, hey guys, it's me and Lunell. We at the Fox. She just did an interview. We waiting on the limo. The paparazzi's waiting on us. And I said it again. I said, yes, the paparazzi's waiting on us. She said, no, honey, they're waiting on me. Whoops. Okay, she slayed me, bitch. You can actually go find that video it's on my Instagram, but you have to go search for it. She kind of slayed me there. Hold on, it's my mom's doorbell going off. There probably ain't nobody. Okay. All right, guys. Good night. Thank y'all for watching. I enjoyed everybody. And again, if you did enjoy if you enjoyed my show, my Cash App is listed on the bottom, and my PayPal is the same. And it's I'm sorry, not my PayPal, but my Venmo. It's the same as my Cash App without the dollar sign. That's PT Shows. Now, if you kind of confused about what my Cash App is, when I hang up here, I'm gonna put a drag picture up there so you know it's me. The name is Eugene Johnson, but I'll put a drag picture up there so you know it's me. Good night. Love y'all. See y'all tomorrow with the makeup and the wig on. Bye.